A little louder. Where is English? English. There we go. Okay, I think everything is fine. On Twitch because the fucking symbol is not symboling. Yeah, it's also live on Twitch, which is nice. So let's go. Let's start playing this game. What's up, guys? Arexoji here, and today we're gonna play the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. And yes, I still can't speak. The Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. The new one came out, and I decided to play the old one just to see if I like it or not. So let's pop into it. I don't wanna try hard, dude. Subtitles on. Show cinematic subtitles. If disables. Yeah, I need that. Continue.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
So we want to be frozen to go to the future and have a better
just to
life.
keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay, now strength. I'm gonna put it on average. Good. I is good, I think. I like charm. Intelligence is also good. Let's be intelligent as well. Average. Yeah. I think this is good. I. Yeah. I'm glad you guys... I don't think you guys can see the yellow things around here. Let me see if I can fix that shit. Never mind. It doesn't matter anyway. So, dialogue. It will be very important.
You could make a vicar doubt the law.
Dialogue will be very important. And when I was testing...
A fellow tinkerer.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this because tech is also very good, I think. I'm not sure though, I'm just... Dialogue is good to have more options to speak with another people, so yeah, next. Okay, I think now it's fine. Yeah. Aptitude. Cashier. Persuade. Block +1. Drink effects duration 3%. Shock damage 3%. Engineering. Engineering looks cool. Dodge. And ray damage received. Food effect duration. Janitor corrosion damage. Inspiration. Medical. I think I'm gonna go medical. Science. One-handed melee. This is also looks cool, but I think I'm gonna go... It's medical or engineering.
Not much risk of injury in this profession.
Engineering, yeah. I'm gonna go engineering. Gender, male, face. Skin tone, I'm a white boy, so eye color, I have like dark eyes, yeah. Brows, these brows are actually fine. Eye size, mouth size, nose tilt. I don't like this nose though. I have quite a big nose, but it's not like this. So I have a very thin nose because I'm skinny, bro. Like this a little bit. Hair. My hair is kind of fucked up, so I'm gonna just throw one. Mine is more like this, a little bit longer, but like this, maybe. Yeah. Hair color, it's black. Eyebrow style. Facial hair. I mean, I don't have a full beard, but I have this. So I'm gonna leave this and put it in black. See you guys, I have this. I'm gonna leave it. Features. Makeup. I don't know, scars. I don't have any scars, so age. I'm quite young, so I'm not gonna mess with that. Name. Okay, next. Name Ardekusoji. Enter. Next. Summary. I think we are all right. Let's go. We actually look like an engineer in the game.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers.
Bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
I'm curious if we gonna explore another worlds. Terra 2. Bro, it would be so cool if we found another Earth. Another planet that would be livable, and we could live there.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
You can never push to the fucking buttons. Don't push my buttons.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck.
That wasn't a fart, it's the key. I moved the keyboard on a table. Just to make that clear. I don't want any mistakes about this shit. And the ship landed.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close
We
by.
are out, baby.
What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Oh my god.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head.
Let me just...
Shame about the whole
See something
squashing
here.
thing. Nasty way to go.
Let me take this shit off. Maybe this one? Yeah. It's a little bit too strong, but... at 30, it should be fine. Now let me take it off. I can't. My eyes are fucking bugging. The game looks much better like this, I think. It looks even better on the stream, I think. Left control to crouch. Okay, what do you have? Some healing? While sneaking, use tall grass. Oh my god, that dog is going to see me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't come down, I think. Back to the ship.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Okay, I have to recover my health when it's low.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Sit still, I'll pet you.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What were you doing here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I've got a better idea. Give me the gun and I'll go help. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't
You look
want
like
to
you know your way
intimidate him.
around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Oh lol, this guy. Can you tell me where I
You
am?
hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Do you know anything about Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
I'm off.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened?
Thanks for patching.
Okay, I can't speak anything else with him. Okay. Weapon management, yes, that's what I want to do because I'm not that good with the gun. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilatation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilatation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TD meter very slowly, while moving and attack drains it faster. The TD meter refreshes slowly over time. Okay. Got it. When I was testing, I never got that animation. It was the first time. This is your not meant to be, megapix, whatever those are, and used to break computer encryptions. If your skills is high enough to break the security, you will see how many megapix or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed the process. Okay. I will really need a couple of more. Of those. Unfortunately, I can't open this one. It's probably a thing that, bro, is this still with the filter? It really looks like it's still with the filter. It's fucking annoying. I love fucking savers, and not gonna take many savers, I don't see the reason to. Sorry.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Bro, it's like the chromatic aberration of this shit is so fucking high. Let me see if it's something. Settings. I'm gonna apply this just to see. Let me just also make this. Let me make this LS1. LS1, it's fine as well. A little bit better, but
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
so I heard I found one of your teammates holding in your cave. I've already dealt with a few of marauders, not impressed.
Really? How is he?
Better because of me. He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Do special survey down from a challenge. Yeah, I deal with it, don't worry. Where are these fuckers? I'm not gonna pick the meat because I noticed in my first play the first time when I was testing it that it gets pretty full when you keep collecting all this shit that you don't need for now, at least. Where is the bitch? Right here. What the fuck? Where are they? They just disappeared. Oh well. Oh no, she's right there.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork. This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Is this all you're gonna say?
This is gonna
Yes.
take a lot of paperwork.
This is.
Please be informed that this vessel
paperwork.
contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you going to do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate it.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize you are on the ground.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod. Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I landed.
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be... Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Engineering, I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in the garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not... This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Okay, Ava. County Cleo Management Training. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skill. Spending a skill point on a care skill. A core skill melee improves all of the specialized skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to the specialized skill up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but specially unlocks bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks and the skills passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skills and okay. Level up. Congratulations, you've gained enough experience to go on. Okay. Okay, let's put something on melee. Let's do this. A little bit of range. Dialogue, always. Tech. And leadership, why not? Oh, I don't have any more. Accept. Auntie Cleo knows friends make everything better. Companions' abilities. You can command your companions to use their special abilities on the enemy you are targeting. Companion 1 ability, companion 2. Okay. Combat dialogue abilities. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Okay. Perks. Selecting perks. Okay. I know a little bit of this. And I'm gonna put not walk speed, run speed. I like this shit. Because or else it's gonna take a while to get to where I wanna be. My codex, very full. I don't wanna read that shit. Let me take that shit away, it's bothering me.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
No.
Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship.
No.
And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Really?
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Big head. Let's go to the town leader. Bro, the game looks awful. I mean, looks fairly okay. Damn, bro, I just cut him down like... Woo! I love one-handed combat in this game. Bro, where is the other guy that I killed? Right here. He just disappeared. Oh no, it's right here. Level 4. Armor management 4 free. Tech skills +5. Stealth. Nah, I rather have this one. Tech skills are cool. Bro, I must have something wrong with on my monitor because the game looks so much better on screen.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory. Your pod? What are you on about? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
They don't pay you to chat with strangers. Do they pay you to chat with strangers? Is that why you got a pair of armor guards?
I'm being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows. Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society? Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
Should I lie? Should I be a liar? I think it would be kind of cool to be a liar. But no. Ah,
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses.
I'm not a
You
liar,
don't want
dude.
none of that
I
on
can't.
ya. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Or do I talk about a power
Definitely not
regulator?
the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that. You're making people pay for their own graves. Why can't you collect these fees yourself? Let me ask... Okay.
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright, I will
4
add...
workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Where can I find
Conrad's
these people?
got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay.
Yeah?
You lose a lot of people to marauders. Have you heard any news about the Ope? How long have you been a journey? I don't give a shit.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
How long have you been
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Right, because you think they are cannibals. Any idea where they are coming
Couldn't
from?
tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Okay. Okay, I have other quests. Let's do this one first. Because I want... There's 3 people in here, so it should be quite fast.
Yes, Mr.
What's up, my boy?
Whoa, Did Mr. Thompson? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Perception. You want to tell me what you got so
You
nervous?
some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Yes.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it.
Dumbass.
Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
You should put a sign over the door or something, or at least cover your mouth.
And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give him another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What you could tell me about
I
the
have it on
Marauders?
good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
I've heard
So
enough.
you'll do it then?
Yes.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'm here to collect your
Silas knows,
grace,
doesn't he?
please.
That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Okay, I will
You're
get
making
you
a
them.
mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
What do you need it for? He got symptoms of something.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
I'm gonna give it to the girl. Just because when I tested, I gave it to the old man.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Bro, Conrad. Conrad from Sleeping Dogs and now Conrad from the Outer Space Edition Choice. I'm here to repair my ship.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I
You
don't approve of
fucking
fantasizing.
bitch.
It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Your vicar, I've got some questions.
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
You don't seem to like him much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority. Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care, pay up. You have a very loose definition of words prosperity. That's some quality trauma.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
I also know how to make him pay. So just come here, examine this. That's that.
What can I do?
Medical 10. You sound like you have some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer, brochures 1 through 5, courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development.
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your website?
You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Yes.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Goodbye. Okay, now...
Almost lost a finger. Hey, you hear about Wilson?
I think this is all the main mission, so... Ludwig and Phyllis gravesites. You know what? I'm pretty sure that's back there, but I'm not sure as well, so... Let's go to Ludwig. Yes, one is inside. The other is so far away. Ugh. It's so far away, bro. Okay, there's a door.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Ring. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, fuck you. Bye-bye for Eugene that killed himself because he worked a 9 to 5 every day. And now let's go to Ludwig. That is in this direction, not in that direction. For you guys to know, this game is completely garbage if you are playing on an Nvidia card. And you ask me, why? Why?
Searching for repair bay, error, navigation.
I don't have enough to engineering.
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Navigation systems have determined this location, attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical. Searching for
Yeah, I need engineering. How much engineering do I have? Tech 18, 24. I need a little bit more. When I upgrade, I'm gonna have to come here. Like I was saying, it's so badly optimized for NVIDIA cards. Like, it has AMD FSR2 and it's so shit. So shit. It's awful. At least at 1080p, it's fucking horrific.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance.
What are you babbling
The
about?
war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Schwarzenegger is coming? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use some pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Well, I sure did, and he's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with medical. Of course, I'm gonna lie.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project. Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Okay. So let's return to Silas. Or in the dark you can't see shit, bro. It's seriously outstanding how this game looks so poorly. Is this better? I'm gonna put it at 50. Yeah, field of view. I'm gonna put it at 100.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Let me ask you something, my boy.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? Alright, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
Okay, never mind. Bye-bye. Your reputation with faction has changed. If enemies are hostile but your reputation isn't killed on sight. Well, I couldn't read. Okay, there's the main mission, then the side quests that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this one. That is quite far away. Quite far away. I'm gonna give the medicine to the girl. I don't know why, but I feel like I will be more rewarded if I give it to the girl. I think the guy's name is Ludwig. It is just really old, and I don't think. Alright, there's fucking pieces of shit right here.
What's that noise?
Spawning out of nothing. Damn! I died fast. Really, you saved it here? By the way, do I have any armor? Nope. Change mission to this one. I die fairly quickly. And there's a bunch of them. And because this game is trash, I can't see most of them. Oops. Where is the guy? This is gonna be tough. Okay, first guys, knife them down. Second guys, I don't know. And it saved here. Nice. I would do the die robot, but I don't want to kill them. I know the robots there. I don't want to kill those robots. I don't see the reason to. So I'm gonna try to be chill in the windmill. Right? Where is the other guy? Supposed to be free. What the fuck are you doing there, bro? God, he's so fucking damn strong. Okay, inventory. No pistols, but I got armor. I'm gonna work like this for now. And my frame rate went to shit for whatever reason. Skills and tech. I need 40. I think this is good enough. This defense and dialogue always. Okay, apply. Okay, my frame rate is back to normal. I don't know what is this for, if it's like consumables. Let me see. Yeah, it's like consumables. Necklace, a pretty necklace. If you are into sort of thing, this necklace make a strong fashion statement. Look at my neck. Something on it, a pretty. Coronavirus. Coronavirus. Okay, now I don't take that much damage. Damn. Hehe. Thank you. You had a fucking machine gun, bro. I wanted that shit. I could have shot that shit. Would be more better. Okay, this is slice my knife through paper. Assault rifle. Cool. Let me see if I can put my assault rifle. Yes. Not gonna use the twin blade. There. I can't break that shit. Messages. I don't care, I'm not gonna read this. I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna read this shit. Too much. Too much to read. Shock cannon. I'm gonna take it, even though it's quite heavy. Let me see. I need to test it in someone. Mega pick. Cool. Heavy ammo. Nice. Oh my god. Isn't this too busted? But I don't seem to have a lot of ammo for it. Vending machine, useless necklace. Can I sell? The necklaces. $25. They're both 25. I see you later. Plasma cutter. Bro, I'm getting too lucky, bro. In my first playthrough, I never got these. Okay, it's energy cells that I need to collect for the Ain't I being too lucky, bro? Let me just see something here. Let me see on YouTube if everything is working fine. YouTube. Everything looks quite good, I think. Let me just... Yep, everything looks quite good, I think. Let's continue. We need to... Shit. Bro, is this a landmine shit? Fuck you. Okay. I decided to give to Esther. I'm gonna call her Blaine. It's better for me.
I'm feeling pretty low.
Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Never, that's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
I'm curious, who are you going to give the medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room? Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay. Your reputation with faction has changed. If you are enemies, calm things down. The people of... Okay. Cool.
Somebody's been running around talking about the Hope. Wonder if that's a new drug or something. You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of hope? You really are a piece of work. I hope somebody with plague spits in your drink. So, you just here to watch me die, or what?
Man, I needed to be truthful, okay? And he's dying in his hole, bro. What the hell you want me to do? If it's for better people, let it be for better people. Okay, now town leader, we have the secondary die robot. That is... Go this way. That is quite far away. Edgewater Cemetery discover. Oh my god. I'm quite heavy. You can see that I'm not running as fast. But hopefully it's for the best. Because I take way less damage. You guys noticed when I was fighting there that the damage that they dealt to me, it was really low.
Searching for repair bay.
I don't have steel engineering. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Jeremy. It had to be done. Weapon parts. Jeremy. I want energy cells because this weapon is kinda busted. At 4K this game might look so much better, but since I can't run this game at 4K, nice freaking legs.
Bring
Always
us
buddy.
honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess.
I
But
could have
you are
switched the
one,
armor, I forgot.
and the enemy
it's
is
okay.
legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the... On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender...
Okay, let's go to the cantina. in the bathrooms and see what the hell he was hiding there.
Wonder if the plague's ever
Okay.
Making her quotas.
If only.
Ooh. Why is my stealth? Oh, because I'm using heavy armor. Okay, okay, okay. I got you. Tech 2. Leadership for now is kinda shit. I'm gonna put 2 range, 2 melee, 2 defense, 2 dialogue. I'm not gonna be very... Time dilation location, it's... You have unlocked location it effects for tactical time dilatation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD mains or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see the difference effects. It's the chest produce different effect when using different weapons.
Could use those extra
Okay.
hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
This game is actually a lot of fun. Okay, and 5 base armor. Durability loss is really good. Alone in a party, it's kind of shit. XP for companions. Fast travel. Let it be. I'm gonna use health for now. Then it's gonna be carrying capacity. I'm so heavy I can't jump this shit. Broke my legs. Damn. Let me see if... Okay, let me go quite far. And now, let me test it out. I hope it doesn't crash. With Nice. A little bit better. Did get it.
Bring us honors. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the hand. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
So what's next?
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller. Unofficially, strictly between you and me.
Okay. And you've got a weapon modification installed. Okay. I can repair weapons, which is cool. Value 16. Where do I see my money? Right here. It's quite cheap. Let me just do something here. It's quite annoying. Tinker, modify. I have no mods. I have no mods. I have nothing. Nope. I have nothing to install. I think in terms of weapons, I'm quite strong now.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out.
Where is the mission? Speak with Reed.
Explain this to us. The grease monkey are... Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just... old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but There are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Okay, Mr. My boy. Companions, you gain a companion. Cool, let's go. Some people may require completing other quests before okay.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters, so the other side of
To
it.
Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends, or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I suppose it couldn't hurt.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay, let me see. Journal. Stranger. Speak to Vicar. Vicar Max. There he is. And there, that's not the entry.
I've always felt weird in here.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions?
The quickest way out of town?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Yeah, let's retrieve the book to this guy. Journal. That way. Die, robot, die. To see if I remember when I'm in the place where I need to collect the shit. To also do the mission of that guy over there. Fucking hell, stop running, bitch. Okay, now what?
That's the last of them.
Bro, I love this weapon, bro. This weapon is so good. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the girl, I guess. Another necklace. Now Parvati. And the mask. Bro, it gets so easy with this shit. Guess there's nothing in here. Heavy ammo. A needle. Just to unlock shit. Something else I might want. I can't unlock this. Let's go to the guy. We need a vehicle in this game. It's not that the world is very big, but oh, fresh. It crashed. My game crashed. Am I still alive? Yes, my game fucking crashed. I could just to make the game a little bit more beautiful. Okay, now the game looks quite good. Bro, I'm gonna give you guys the example of how FSR is ugly. Apply. Look at this. This was basically what I was running at right there. This is a lot cleaner and better looking. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. There's a guy there. See, in higher resolutions we can... X, see?
Nothing personal, I swear.
Nice. So they have special abilities too. I don't have enough, but luckily there's quite a few right here. Abilities and are frowned upon the society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities. I'm gonna equip the revolver. looks cool. Oh, fuck me, bro. Let's leave this place before I die again. This game at 4K must look gorgeous, dude. Unfortunately, I can't stream in 4K, that's for sure. I could upscale it to 4K because my monitor I can use the DSR to, you know, AI upscale my monitor to 4K and then blah blah blah. But
any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want a book to keep others from reading it. You wanted just for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Sounds good, let's go.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be guaranteed a new perk. Go to the companions page. Okay. For body, what perk do we put on her? Sail less. I'm a fucking engineer, brother. Have skill points. Okay, 2 ranged, 1 melee. My stealth is at an all-time low. 2 tech. 2 leadership. For what? I have no fucking idea. And defense. We need to be defensive. Ooh. You know, okay, I'm not using the sword for now, but it's cool to know that when I use the sword I can parry attacks. Okay. Journal. Okay, but shouldn't I go to speak with the other bitch that I forgot the name? That is an optional thing to do. You've learned that there are power regulators in both Edgewater and botanical labs, but neither can be removed unless the power is reserved away from them. Travel the region to route and power away from one of the locations. Deliver the read. Oh, okay. We are going to Adelaide first. Okay, now the game looks much better, at least for me it does. I don't know if in the stream it's noticeable, but it costs a little bit of performance, I think, or CPU or GPU usage, but now the game dipped to 50. Botanical Lab. Any enemies here? Nope. Even though if there were, I would kill them so easily. Since I'm not using heavy shotgun shots.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for that live,
Answers, huh?
caralho.
You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for...
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it, I'll find it.
Honest.
Find her. I've got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Bro, that's the fuck.
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere. What is it?
Okay, let's talk to Adelaide and make that fucking mission.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. You're doing this for Reed? Why? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws
Yeah,
them.
she's right. I'm gonna
You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb?
transfer to
Your
her.
father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
What do you have against people trying to make a living?
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery. So, what do you say? Divert power over to us. Shut down that abominable cannery for good. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Yes, and I will deliver it. I'm gonna transfer to our guys. It seems the right thing to do. Not gonna lie. So yeah. I'm gonna do what I think it might be the best. Let me just journal. Okay, I think there's quite a few in here. Yes, they are.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Hey, I got time. I'll help if I can.
Okay, there's nothing I can ask him more. Okay. Like I said, I knew this part because I'm not gonna steal the poster. I don't give a fuck about the poster. Let's go to that camp and find her. Being kicks with the stupid comments, which is fine. It's normal, I guess. I'm quite small streamer. Hehe. Sweet. Light ammo. I need to test my revolver. And it's probably gonna be here that I'm gonna test it. Poor guy.
Ah, no encore? Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I've been sent to
Why?
find you.
Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to. I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Ah, I don't give a shit. Let's just... fully... I don't want to fight those guys. Kind of a waste of time. I'm level 5, as you guys can see in the top left, below my Elfar.
What is it?
I'm gonna go up now.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad. You pretty much did my job for me. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Level 6, I told you guys, I told you. One of your weapon armors is broken and at minimum effectiveness. Which weapon though? Okay, melee 2, range 2, dialogue 2. 2 more because it gets cover augmentation and tech. Nike tech perks, carrying, obviously. Okay. Now, main question is. Go to the terminal. Let's go to the terminal. Terminal then. Let's do this mission of the terminal and then I stop because I need to eat something. Then I see if I have time to come back and play. If not, I play tomorrow as always.
Sisters are...
Don't mess with me.
I can't unlock it, unfortunately. Gonna put this and give it to her, I guess. Yeah, it's better for her. I need 3 of those. I need 3 of those, man.
12 security.
Let's go inside. I have no patience to deal with them all. And since we are here, we might just do this that is in here. Wait, is this weapon that is in low condition? Bolter pistol. Which weapon is in low condition though? Ooh. I don't have enough. I don't have enough. I don't have enough of everything. Unlock door. Enter passcode. Personal files. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, I can't. Anything interesting? Weapon parts. Worker outfit. Kind of bad. Energy cell. I'm gonna use the... Okay, since I can't open that door because it's too expensive, let's do just a main quest. Energy cell, always good.
You're not real. You're not real.
Okay, I have something here. Breaking lights? Yes. My mistake, but it's fine.
Go away, Phantom.
Ooh. It's stealing. Is this stealing? Oh.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You're an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you were...
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals.
If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. Jimmy'd open the vending machine.
Okay, journal. Retrieve the logic module. I need to divert the power. There's no secret door in here. Bypass. Armor parts, I pick it up. I don't know why I need armor parts, but I pick it up. Let's do this by order. Let me go up and then we find our way down, I guess. Energy cell, always useful. Okay, nothing useful. Or probably it is, but I don't want to read that shit. Okay, where is the fucking marker? On the 5 Eva. Okay, now they are destroying themselves, I think. How do I get there? Through here.
System beginning secure.
Plant status. Please activate all electrical switches. Okay. Bro, she's talking. I'm walking so fast.
Resetting threat level. Searching.
What happens?
Bro, I'm gonna send the fucking shit to the Bale, bro. Don't worry about it.
Unexpected Unexpected noise by sweeping feet.
Don't mess with us!
Okay, let's send the power.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind
I don't
hearing
think you
your
should cut off
opinion.
Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt
Bro,
like
now
I
she
had to
got
say
me
something.
thinking, bro.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
You know what? Fuck the bitch, old lady. I'm gonna... It's Edgewater. You got something?
I think you did the brightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me. That's on account of how I... It's hard to miss what you never knew. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the camp. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can the machine Vicker... Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Okay. Thing in here. I can't fucking crack that shit, so I'm just gonna bounce, man. I'm just gonna bounce, you know? Bro, it's raining outside. This weapon should be illegal. Okay, let me see if I can hack that shit. Even though I don't, I will probably not. It's no use to. Yeah, I still need some parts and it's not worth it. Anyway, so let's just go where we need to go. And I will probably end the stream, at least for now today. Get the Poppy Kiki. The thing we need to our chip, that it's not ours. Oops, I killed them all.
Home is where the heart is. Marauders took that saying a little too literally.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own...
Fucking Wyatt.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Yes, that's an option. See, I thought this is the best option. Reed isn't going to just leave his spot. I'll need help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater's cemetery's got corpses aplenty, enough for a generation's worth of crops. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Okay, let's talk to... I don't need to talk to those guys, do I? Ow. The unreliable. What is this mission? Oh, I want this first, bro. Come on, man. What you talking about, me? Some gorillas right there. No interest in fighting them. No interest, no interest. They are quite far away, bro. More of the monks. No interest in the monk. Come with me and you will be safe, bitch. I'm dead. I broke my fucking legs. God damn it.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. You're right, I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Okay, let's go to Adelaide again. Fucking bullshit. So much going there, going there, going there. I'm sick of it. Sick of it, everybody knows. Bitty 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 bo. It's not this way because I'm so stupid. Vending machine discovered. I don't give a fuck about the vending machine. Bro, they I don't understand why they didn't make like vehicles or something. Probably it wouldn't fit the game style, something like that. I mean, there's plasmic weapons. Why is not like a plasmic car or something? It doesn't make sense to me. But oh well. I'm not a developer. Okay, now which way is the best way to town? I'm gonna take the left. Left is always a reliable way. And never mind. Left is not a reliable way. Botanical. Okay, let's go. Deserter, deserter, full of deserters.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
The board reputation decreased.
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Oh my god. More skills. 2 ranged. 2 dialogue. 2 Nike Tech. 30. And defense. Guess this is good enough. Okay, now 600 meters away, I have my mission. Then I save and I go eat something because I'm starving. I need to wake up sooner. I mean, it would be a lot better if I could stream in the afternoon, but it's not possible. It's very impossible at this moment. Let me see if I can go through here. I can't go through here. What's up, Python? Who doesn't attack me? Which is good because I don't want to be attacked by a Python. Some grotesque monkeys. Bro, you really wanna fight, bro? These guys are really not affected by this. Fucking behemoth. I don't wanna mess with more primal behemoth, man. Just leave me be. Not incoming, nothing. I have better things to do. That's a settlement, but I wanna go to my fucking ship. How did I break my legs? I don't really know.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
You just met me. Why would you want... never mind.
Yes.
Let's just... Yes, I like
thanks.
our body.
You won't regret this, Miss... Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Let's go fix. And I discovered a workbench. Oswald stick. Where is the workbench? Where is it? I need to see it. Okay. Repair. Do you need repairing? Yes, indeed. I can't repair.
Are operating with an acceptable param orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
A low altitude, and it goes straight to the fucking moon.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Get to the point, Phineas.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
I don't like the idea of working with agreement. What's stopping me from just leaving?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Where is my navigation terminal? We need to go to where? Welcome to system map. Okay. Damn, my boy is fucking. Damn. We love hacking. Okay. So we've been to Terra 2. I think we need to go to Monarch. Or we go to Silica. Let's go to Silica and then we see.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Oh, what now? Bro, I'm fucking stupid or what?
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Hey, Cap. Can we talk?
Surely, but next episode. Right, guys? It's good enough for today. Today it was nice. So yeah, see you guys maybe later or tomorrow. Yeah, bye-bye, guys.